Alright everybody, welcome back. So I did a fair bit of grinding while off screen there. The time makes it look like a lot more went by, but thanks to that handy dandy fast forward button, it didn't take long at all. But I didn't do that much, but I did a reasonable amount. Basically what, okay, so a little bit about Gala. First of all, he's Thunder Attribute, which is strange that he already has this, even though he doesn't have a Suru. He doesn't have any magic, doesn't have any AP yet. I didn't do any of that stuff because I wanted you guys to see it. The only thing you guys missed is I accidentally ran into a cave and got in a fight with a Gimmard, a couple Gimmards, and or Gimmard, whatever the fuck it is, and Noah absorbed one. So she has Gimmard now. That's all you really missed. Other than that, I just ran through and just blew through a bunch of random encounters. Got Gala up to level 5. The thing about Gala is that he's more of the slow, hard hitter. He does like a good chunk. He does a lot of damage, and he's got some really heavy combos, like, you know, Noah, Tempest Break, and Rushing Gale level kind of things. But he starts out with an extremely small combo gauge, and I'll show you guys kind of what I mean. Just auto with these two. But I'm gonna go ahead and teach him some of his moves. Yeah, see how small that is? And that's after getting him up to level 5. When it starts out, he only has 2 commands. And Gala is supposed to be 17, even though he looks like he's late 20s at least. But that might just be the scowl talking. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and teach him all of his arts before we go into the forest. So he's actually very weak starting out, but he will quickly catch up. He's behind the other two now, but won't be for long. Alright. Gross. Fucking headbutt. Yeah, Gala almost always moves last. Very, very rarely is it otherwise. Let's see, I think, yeah, that's another one. If he even gets to use it. This thing might be dead before he gets that chance. Yeah, it's gonna be dead. Oh, well, I'll get to use it on the stupid frog. Fucking hate those frogs. Head splitter. Yeah. So a lot of his attacks are upper body kind of things. Like, he doesn't have the same kind of agility that Noah has, where, like, Noah uses a lot of kicks. Vaughn's more balanced, but, you know, Gala by far is a more upper body character. Like, most of his combos are punching combos of varying types. Some of them are jumping, some of them have, like, you know, some pretty crazy moves to him. He doesn't have a lot of kicking moves. But he does have, he's got some really good combos. It's actually Vaughn that starts lacking in, like, interesting combos towards the end, but he does have a lot of combos that chain together really well. Like a lot of smaller combos that do that. I'm actually going to go in here first. This is the place. Well, no, it's not. This is so thick. It's full of a warped madness, presence of evil. This mist of flowing from a strange castle beyond the valley. And, this valley is the passageway for a mist created by the mist generator. Tara, can't we go on ahead? I'm sorry, Noah. I know I'm Marasaru, but I don't have the strength now. I know. I'll find the Genesis tree and make you stronger. Yeah. It's like the Genesis trees are like rare candies for your fucking Rasaru. Hmm? Who are you talking to? Look at his mouth hanging open like that. He's like, what are you doing? Me and my rhombus-shaped torso demand to know. To Terra. You can talk to a Suru? Oh. Uh-huh. Terra's nice. She's a good Suru. You're so strange. You give me the creeps, both of you. But no matter. Now on to Westwest Forest as Zuppu instructed us. I don't think I've ever actually triggered that scene before. So that's an Ivory book, which I'm not going to be using. Because... well... just because. An Ivory book is actually a very good item because it increases the chances that you will absorb a Suru by not very much. The Suru that you really are like just fucking like praying to the gods of that fucking Ivory book to let you absorb are honestly barely affected by the rate increase. I mean, you're talking about like, you know, even if it's like a 50% increase, it's like a 50% increase on an existing 1% chance for some of them. I mean, that's not true. I don't think any of them are actually that low, but it certainly feels like it sometimes. Owie. Fuck's sake. Alright, we gotta do, shit. I'm trying to remember what the rest of his fucking... He's got, I mean... Oh, whoops, hold on. There we go. A lot of the characters have like God, it's really hard to talk over that awful croaking. Like, it makes me lose my train of thought. That's why I fucking hate those things so much. Yeah, a lot of the characters have equivalent moves that use like a lot of the same commands. Like this one I'm about to use with Gala is like very similar to Slash Kick, except it goes high. It goes low high arms instead of high low arms. So it's like there's like permutations of them that like look different, and you know, one character will have that particular combination and another character won't, but they'll have a combination that looks a lot like it. But eventually, almost all of them become muscle memory. You know, when I was like really into this game, and I mean, I'm always really into this game. This game's awesome, but at the height of my playing it, I think I was, I had every combo memorized basically, even the long ones. You eventually get combos that take up the entire gauge, like a single thing, like not a combination of different combos, but like one long combo. And yeah, that'll come later. But sorry, I'm trying to advance more quickly. Let's see. Right. Oh, Jesus. So sorry. That was a clip if I've ever heard one. Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, that's right. Bitch. God damn, alright. I don't want him to die and get farther behind, so I'm going to try and... Well... We'll just see what I can do. Yeah, okay. None of that turned out to be necessary. Alright. So... What all do I have with him so far? Alright. I'm gonna do one more fight out here and then I'm gonna... Or no, let me just go inside. I don't wanna... Need to not be so anal about it. Let's get in here and do the shit. Typical twinkly, pretty mystical forest music. I do love forest levels in RPGs. Like, they always... They capture... RPGs are so good at capturing that whole enchanted forest thing. I don't know. We have a new Suru! It's Naito. And Naito is the first Dark Suru, and it is also one of the only Suru in the game that is capable of one-hit KOing enemies. Even bosses. But the chance is so rare that you don't want to bother. Although I might, just for fun. I might have someone just spam Naito on, like... I don't think it works on every boss, but it definitely works on some of them. Alright. What have I got here? Okay, I need that one. Actually, I hope Gala doesn't kill him. Alright, yeah, Bond's probably gonna do it. Well, shit, son. I think it is based on level, because I'm a higher level than I usually am when I come here. You know, to make up for having no gear. And, I think that's causing me to... Yeah. I just feel... It feels like I've been absorbing Suru much more easily. But it could just be that it's the beginning of the game, and I'm not remembering how easily, these Suru get absorbed. I'm gonna go ahead and use Naito on this asshole just so you... Well, no, I'm not gonna... I'll hold off on that. I'm actually gonna go ahead and Spirit and then get the rest of... he's got one more... He's got one more 3-hit combo before we have to move on to his longer ones. Yeah, I think this is it. So that was Battering Ram, and yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, fuck it, we'll just go ahead and do the thing and do the thing. I also, like, you guys may or may not have noticed, but I took away Noah's Scarlet Jewel, because, I mean, she got the new fancy fighting robe. So I actually took off her Scarlet Jewel and gave it to Gala, so he would have, like, something equipped on him. Because, like, right now, Vaughn and Noah both have a weapon, and they both have a body piece, and nothing else, and Gala has one accessory. Which, you know, not the worst. I mean, they could all be completely naked, but still. Alright, maybe healing here. I need someone else to absorb Vera. I think there are Veras here. I hope. Yes, awesome. Precisely what I need. Alright. Well, fuck. That was like absolute cake. And I'm one-shotting them. Damn. I think the enemies here are supposed to be a little weaker, though. I think. I don't know. Let's see. Right now, as the game goes on, the lack of gear is going to become more and more apparent, I think. I don't know, because I've never done this playthrough before, so I actually have no idea how it's going to play out. But, like, right now, the gear that I would have is not that much of an improvement over, you know, having nothing equipped at all. So, once I get to the point in the game where the gear is way more of an improvement, then I feel like it'll start hurting a lot more. But, yeah. What did I just get? I need to start paying attention to what items I'm getting. Fertilizer. Where did I get the fucking fertilizer? I must have just been completely not paying attention. I'm so sorry. But hopefully yeah. Someone gives you fertilizer and you're going to need it here. And... Or no, wait, okay. No, I just got the fucking fertilizer. Wow, I'm so, like... I looked at the fertilizer and I didn't remember getting it out of the treasure chest, so I was thinking an NPC gave it to us. But then I, like, glanced at the guide and I was like, oh no, that I'm actually looking at the guide for the other forest and not this one. Spoiler alert, we're gonna go to the other forest too. But you don't know when. Could be 8 episodes from now. Alright, let's see what we got here. Go ahead and spirit with Gala because we need to. God, I hate those fucking things. But I love the way you send them flipping and flying through the air. And I love their little T-Rex arms. And that is just... oh my god. The game does have a sense of humor. Definitely a gnarly one. Let's see, I want to give Gala a chance to use his little move. So, even with Spirit, he can only get 4 attacks in. Yeah. Which is okay, because he actually, he only has 2 moves that work like that. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and spirit with everybody again. I'll learn his second one. He only has 2 4-hit combos. Oh, well, what a fucking... fuck you. Yeah, enemies can do that. I forgot to mention. They sometimes do that. Usually it's once you've beaten the crap out of all their friends, done some damage to them, they usually try and run away if you don't finish them off quickly. So, that's the thing to keep in mind if you don't want to, like, have those experience points go to waste. I hate that they're... I don't hate it, but... the game, it can sometimes be disorienting that there is no map. Alright, and then if it's possible, I will see if Vaughn and Noah don't, like, wipe the absolute fucking floor of hell with these 2 little, with this magic cocoon and really ugly, gross, loud, annoying frog. Then we'll get to see Gala and his sidekick. Okay, well, I guess we are definitely going to see it because well, Noah has crappy aim. So does Gala, but that's... Yeah, that move, like, sidekick is like one of the shittiest moves in the game because like half the time the first kick of it doesn't hit. Like the actual like the actual art part of it, not the hits leading up into it. But yeah, anyway. So that's all of his moves that he's actually capable of learning right now. He has more, but his silly little gauge isn't long enough. Bo-bam. Hehe. Me. It feels like meta didn't get any bigger. Usually when you revive a Genesis tree, your Suru actually... That is one thing that will improve and that will start to look really cool, is that like even if we're not getting new armor, just by progressing through the story, when the Suru level up, they grow and they kind of... They like evolve and like grow on the character's arms. And they eventually look really fucking cool. But... Anyway. Yeah. Medicine. I got the poison. I got the remedy. Oh my god. Can we talk about the fact that Keith Flynn is dead? Fuck me. Now I'm depressed. I saw Medicine, and then I immediately thought of the Prodigy song, Poison. And I started singing it, and then I remembered that Keith Flynn is dead. Yeah. I made a long, like... heartfelt fucking like Facebook post about that too. It's like the Prodigy was like the first band that I listened to that was like very obviously like different and unique and not, you know, just part of a genre movement, really. They were the first like kind of innovators, I guess, that I was exposed to. I was exposed to them at like 7 or 8 years old to like smack my bitch up in Firestarter, and yeah, they destroyed my innocence good and early, and I'm glad they did. Yeah. No, they were one of my first inspirations outside of video game music. Probably the first inspiration I had for liking weird noises. So, even though Keith Flint was just the dancer, and it's really Liam Howlett that does most of the music, it doesn't matter because I mean, Keith Flint and his crazy image was like very much kind of like a poster boy for the sound of the band as well. You know, Keith Flint looked like the band sounded, and you know, and he had that whole punk aesthetic going, but their music was really electronic, and it was genre bending in a way, and yeah, so that stuck with me and never left, and now the man is dead, and yeah. Hopefully, if Neil deGrasse Tyson is to be believed, he's having fun being Stardust, and maybe he's in Valhalla. Who knows? Anyway, just gonna go and ugh. Paralyzed. Yeah, so that's stun right there. It is really annoying because I think, yeah, so Noah's turn's gone. God, that fucking noise. And the way they run over to you so quick and then they just kind of give you a little love tap, it's so unsettling. The whole, like... I mean, granted, a lot of games look like this now. I mean, in terms of, like, the scale of the battle screen when you get into a random encounter. And things like that, but... You know... For its time, like... I don't think there was any RPG that looked like this for its time. It just blows my mind that this game didn't get more love. There's not really a whole lot that's flawed with it, other than the fact that, you know, you feel very underpowered and like you're constantly getting your ass spanked if you're playing it for the first time and you're not used to having to grind a little bit to keep up with where the game wants you, but, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Magic amulet, that does something good. I think I actually should have... No, I don't. Well, curse just stops you from using magic, so there's really no reason to have it on Gala. I'm gonna put it on Vaughn. What weird grass is it? Vaughn, is it edible? That's not grass. That's like a mini palm tree. You guys don't know anything, do you? It's called bridge grass. It's tiny now, but it'll be big enough to span a gorge and strong enough to walk on. And no, it's not edible. So we can't eat it. Oh, hey, I know. Vaughn, Gala, you got fertilizer from the treasure chest, right? Let's give it to the bridge grass. Might grow faster that way. I love that Noah knows that. Like, how does she know what the fuck a fertilizer is? I thought you were just a fool, but that's a good idea. You're mean, God. Boo-hoo. Yeah. Noah is something. But at the same time, like, it's kind of one of those things where Gala is, like, seeing, like, okay, these guys may have Suru, but they're pretty innocent. Which, from Gala's perspective, is reassuring, you know. That is a noise. That is definitely a noise. Wow. That was a very weird sound. Not even sure what you'd call that. Alright. Fuck it, I'm spiriting. God, that's annoying. And you watch, the frog isn't gonna attack me, so I'm not gonna get fucking... Yep. Ouch. God, this might actually really suck. Wow. Alright. You know what? Fuck you guys. You guys are all, like, getting absolutely butt-fucked. Like, right now. Let's see. First, I'm gonna get rid of you. Please, God. Huh. Ugh. Oh, God. Alright, whatever. That's all I really can do. Get wrecked, motherfucker. Yeah, fuck you. That's what you get for stunning Vaughn. Alright, now Vaughn can move again. Good job, Vaughn. You blocked. And managed to avoid being poisoned. Very well. Yeah. These fucking frogs, man. They are the worst. Yeah, like, particularly when you're fighting groups of 3 enemies, like, shit can get out of hand pretty fast. Oh, well, fuck you, buddy! Oh, we got to see a victory pose from Gala for a change. And that was a really weird one. Ah, Door of Light. Lovely. Yeah, alright. Alright, what else we got here? Yay, Healing Bloom. Woohoo. Alright, let's see if I can get Naito for Noah. Shit. Let me just drill my ass into your face. God. Wow. Yeah, that'll happen sometimes. Believe it or not, that will happen. That is a thing that can happen. Alright, Noah, please redeem yourself. Really? Come on. I used to grind until I had absorbed every single Suru before moving on to the next area. But I'm not going to be doing any of that at all in this playthrough. If I get lucky, I get lucky. And I got lucky. I've been very lucky so far, but so far I haven't gotten any Suru that's really going to be particularly game-breaking, so it's like whatever. Okay. Alright. Yay. Alright, so that's actually a new weapon for Noah, so that's actually kind of a big deal. And the Noah Feral is actually, it's like a baton, like a police baton, like one of those things that you hold it in your hand and it goes underneath your palm and up your arm. And you can hold it like alongside your arm, or you can just hold the stick part of it and just beat somebody with it. I've never really understood the considerations that go into how one chooses to hold the fucking thing. Because, I mean, it obviously looks way cooler when you hold it like, well, you'll see. You'll see in the fucking, just get into a fight and you'll see it. But, like, it looks way cooler when you hold it the way Noah's going to be holding it, but I never see anybody hold it like that. Certainly, I don't see any cops hold it like that. It's probably the right way to hold it, and that's probably why the cops don't hold it that way. It's because they're, you know, don't know any better. Yeah. Meh. Okay. Alright, yeah, see? See that? And like normally, yeah, like she's got the handle, she's holding the handle, and then it comes out from the bottom of her hand or her fist, and then the part that people normally beat other people with is running alongside her arm. So they would normally hold it by the piece that's next to her elbow, and then they would, like, you know, just beat somebody with it like a club. But then there's people that hold it like that, which looks way cooler, and it looks like fighting with that probably takes more skill, but it's I so rarely see it. Probably something I should Google, but yeah, I don't even know. Whatever. Stop kissing me. Gross. Stupid frog. Fucking guillotines, man. Get your green capitalist ass out of here. Meh, meh. Ugh. I got chills. To me, it sounds like he's saying, kill your rear there. I mean, he's obviously not saying that, but that's what I always heard when I was a little kid, and so it stuck with me. Oh my god, Noah, you're still stunned? Ugh. Alright. Come on. Come on. Alright. Oh, I remember now. Okay, yeah, no, this is, nothing actually happens here. This is a Genesis tree? This dead, rotting tree doesn't look like it has the power to drive away the mist. It doesn't matter to me. Vaughn, hurry up and do whatever you came here to do. There's something wrong, Vaughn. There's something wrong with this Genesis tree. I mean, yeah, it's see-through. This is different from Mount Rogoa's Genesis tree. Tara, what's going on? You're too late. The poison of the mist has killed this Genesis tree. See, that's what I don't understand. Like, what is poisonous about the mist such that humans, like, they're NPCs throughout the game that will be like, yeah, no, the mist itself, like, as a substance, is, like, harmless, and, like, you can walk around in it, see in it, breathe in it. You know, it's like whatever. But it's what it does to Suru that's awful, and blah blah blah. But apparently it's toxic to Genesis trees and to Rasuru. Regrettably, this one is too far gone for us to help it. No. In other words, we came all the way out here for naught. There's nothing we can do now. Let's stop wasting time and get back to Biron Monastery. Hey! Oh, something's glowing. Look, it's glowing. The glow, it's the glow of a Rasuru egg. It's a Rasuru egg. How fortunate. At least the Rasuru egg still survives. Etta and I will combine our powers and call the Rosteru egg to us. Aww. Fun, now get the Rosteru egg before it escapes! Pokeball, go! What if I just run away now? Feeling easy, Vaughn. We should go back to my monastery as soon as you're finished. Vaughn, the Rosteru egg is so pretty. I mean, okay. Vaughn feels the warmth of life in his fingertips. Yeah, the warmth of life. Yeah. Vaughn, the Rosteru egg needs the power of a healthy Genesis tree. Take good care of the Rosteru egg until then. Can't wait to see what kind of Rosteru comes out of the egg. Well, after we walk a certain number of steps with a Pokemon with Magma body in our party, we will be sure to find out. Wonder how Songy fared in East Forest. I mean, probably didn't fare at all because he doesn't have a fucking Rosteru, so he can't, you know, whatever. What? What's going on? So it's really unclear, even up to the very end of the game, what transpired over in East Forest while we were in here. And I'll kind of go into more detail on that later, but the game kind of leaves it ambiguous. And I kind of like that, but at the same time, it's like one of those things that, because they never made a like real sequel to this game, you're just kind of left wondering. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut this episode, and, you know, I'm just going to be running back to the world map. Once I get to the world map, I'll save and open back up and figure out what's going on in here. And I am going to be giving the Rosteru egg to Gala. It increases defense against thunder powers. And Gala is thunder elemental. So he probably doesn't need that, but I'm sure you can guess that, yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, and until then, take care, and, yeah, Mag Cargo is my favorite Pokemon.